Hello everybody, this is Ray Kruse, your Food Systems Program Coordinator and Master Gardener Coordinator with the ISU Extension and Outreach Office of Dubuque County. And today we are talking about establishing a good spray pattern from our impact sprinkler. Now you might be like, well Ray, I just purchased my water sprinkler from the store and set it out in the garden and water stuff. You know, it's fine. It can't be that complicated, right? Well, if we're in a dry time like we are right now in August 2020, water becomes more of a precious commodity. And maybe that's something that we should think a little bit more about. Or if you're in town and you're paying for your water, trying to reduce your water bill and using your water efficiently is something that we can do with the adjustments on our sprinkler. Now, most impact sprinklers come with two general adjustments. One is a diffuser screw, which is what we see right here. And when we turn in this screw here, what happens is it diffuses our stream of water coming out. The second common adjustment that we see on impact sprinklers, let me adjust this here, is something called a deflector plate. And a lot of sprinklers have different designs. This one here, the deflector plate is simply just pushed down from the top. And that is our second adjustment. Now, if we look at how this impact sprinkler is currently working right now, is shooting out a very thick, large stream out to the outer perimeter of where we're trying to water. And we're completely missing this blue square, which is going to represent our garden. So we're not being very efficient with how we're spraying this water across our landscape. And we can adjust these two settings on the sprinkler here to achieve that. Now, adjusting these settings on this sprinkler take trial and error. There's no real science as to setting them. So throughout the years, I found out by setting just the diffuser screw on the side, which I'm turning in here into the stream of water, I get the best and most efficient spray coverage throughout the entire arc that I'm spraying in the garden with this. And I'm trying to tighten this up here. There we go. There. So I found through past years that just setting that diffuser screw is my best option. The deflector plate really doesn't offer me a lot of advantages. And so, like I said, every impact sprinkler is a little different. And you can see that now we have more of a mist coming out as opposed to a direct stream that's just going to the outer perimeter of the circle. Now we're going to come back and assess how efficient this new spray pattern is with some mason jars I've set in the middle of this garden representation here of this blue square. And I have them next to these orange stakes, and they're labeled close, medium, and far away. So we're going to come back in an hour or two and see how efficient our spray coverage is coming from this new setting on our sprinkler. It has been about an hour and a half since we set our spray pattern. I collected the mason jars and brought them over here for you to see our current spray distribution. We have the mason jar that was close to the sprinkler sitting right at about 2 inches of water. The mason jar that was halfway across the garden that we labeled as medium is sitting at about 1.75 inches. And the mason jar that was far away from the sprinkler on the other side of the garden is sitting right at 1 inch. Now you can see from this current spray distribution that we have across the garden, we're not sitting perfect. We're sitting with more water closer to the sprinkler and less water farther away. So if I was to make any type of an adjustment to the sprinkler, I would set more of the spray pattern to be thicker on the outside and more of a mist towards the center. You won't get it exactly perfect, but in time you'll develop an eye for what a good spray pattern will be coming from your sprinkler. I hope I taught you a little bit today about setting your sprinkler up efficiently so you can efficiently use your water. This is Ray Kruse, your Food Systems Program Coordinator and Master Gardener Coordinator with the ISU Extension Outreach Office of Dubuque County. Happy growing, everybody.